Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Mierce or Mercia playthrough, guys. Well, we are fighting the Danes back. We're pretty much done with this campaign, actually, guys. Once I have finished this campaign, we're at an end turn at the moment, I'm holding there. Once we do complete this campaign, win this campaign, guys, we are going to be jumping back onto another Warhammer playthrough, guys. We are going to be doing some vampire counts. I'll break my alliance. I wasn't really that fussed by them. I'm just a little worried about the Danes sliding down my side there. No, we lost one of our heirs there. Said we're doing well. We've got all my guys in armies. My king is pushing north. Well, let's start getting better cav. Right. Let's go straight at him. Straight into the battle versus the Danes here. They've got lots of axes here, some berserkers. Ooh, is this used correctly? This would be a very nasty force. You know, they should hold my line, then hold my line and push me, or if they can, you know, use these guys to try and break my line. But they won't. Wait. Nice dry day to fight on. I love the battle maps here. Anyway. Let's spread these guys out amongst it. Put my king in the middle. These guys on the edge. We know how we're doing this, guys. This is fairly default by now. All of their horse are on one side, so we're going to put all our horse on the same side. You guys in the middle. You guys can go off to this side. Are they going to come to me? Yes, they are going to come to me. In which case, shield wall. They are not going to come to me. There we go. Let's get my cav manoeuvring. My cav can go and disappear into these woods. I'm not sure they needed to move quite so many units to deal with my cavalry, but you know. Move forwards. Now. Keep an eye on my main line as my guys arrow into this unit. We're going to want to break out fairly quickly here. There we go. Wait for it and break. Why did that suddenly happen? There we go, move forwards a bit more. Here they come. Shield wall. You guys can move right behind. You guys can slam into them. You guys can push around. That's perfect. They're engaging us nicely all along here into our shield wall, which is what we want. You guys can actually look through this gap and hit these guys. Slam into those skirmishers. You can hit those spears. You can keep moving around. Already cracking some of their units there. That's perfect. Let's give our cavalry some support there, because our cavalry, I shouldn't really have engaged them, but I'm going to break my cavalry off there. We are actually engaged on all of my units, though with smaller units, so I'm not really that worried. Okay, that's... You're going to break off and hit them, you're going to turn and hit them. Get in behind there, so we've got a little knot of people there, but we're going to cause them to have a little knot as well. This is turning into a bit of a skirmish over here, but not a bad one. You guys can all break formation and just push. It's going very nicely. Push through. Fold around them there.
The battle is turning in our favor.
There we go. Bit of a messy little fight here, but that's doing. We're cracking them there. You guys can break formation. Slam into the back of those berserkers. In fact, you're going to get right behind those berserkers. They are, you know, my spears aren't doing so well against them, but they are spears. They're not meant to be doing well against them. Okay, everything's breaking back here. Let's hit those archers, and then we'll move on to the... and that's going to break them. The general is gone. There we go. We can send a couple of units up here to support, actually. You guys can move around the back there. We're battering those archers. Slam into the back of them. This is it. We've won this, guys. I mean, we were never going to lose this, but... Let's hammer those axes with a solid cavalry charge. We should be able to break them fairly easily. There we go. And that's it. I think we have the mass rout. Oh, wow. Somebody's behind us. One berserker there, all on his own. I think we've probably got him. There we go. So nice solid things. We did take a few losses there, but nothing compared to them. Obviously we're going to take on some of their guys. We're still in my territory there, so we're going to chase him down, finish him off. Nice auto. Aggressive stance to make sure we finish him.
I've reached a new wreck.
We want to pull back into our territory if we can. Yep, that'll do.
We await your commands. Can't be done. State your orders.
Let's level up all those guys. Let's move up and then hammer him.
Forward march.
Okay. This is my heir, Kufred, who is a very good general, so we're going to have another fight on our hands here. This is a second big Danish army for us to face off against. I can't remember if we killed any before. I've had a big gap between all my recording, guys. I'm having to do it on the weekends at the moment because obviously with baby and lots baby going on, that's keeping me busy. And at the moment at work, I've got a huge amount of overtime, so we need to keep an eye on that. Yeah, let's go with that. We're going to start up the top of the hill. Exact same sort of strategy. Where's their cav? We only have one unit of cav that I can see.
Awaiting orders.
These guys can go up top of the hill, because I'm going to want them manoeuvring round. So their job is to get in behind. These guys can all set up back here. You guys can set up here as well. You guys can just set up in the middle as normal. And my cav can just sit back a little bit.
Set for war. Understood.
And let's move forwards. Ideally what we want to do is we want to engage them up here, then fold around them. And push them down the hill. Let us use the weight of that hill to help us. Slam into them while we can. Shield wall up there. These guys move into position, they can all hit shield wall.
Our general is under attack.
These guys can turn in this way a bit. You guys can run up to the side. That's perfect. Break out. We don't want to get these guys hammering into us with the way to the hill. Where are the rest of them going? Charge. Slam into the side of them. You guys can get yourselves right behind. You guys can turn and hammer into them. I'm going to do nicely buff our guys up. Ah, I should have used that as we actually charged. Not that we actually charged. Throw out our buffs. Start shooting to the back of there. We're already cracking them there. You guys can fold down here. You guys can actually fold in behind these guys here. Start shooting that unit. Head back up after that cat. Oh, no, 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 no. I know what I want to do. Straight into the back of those great axes. Oh, nice, we've already killed their general. Slam into the back of them. We've got them completely surrounded now. We're breaking them there. These guys can push. They're loose around the front, so pushing in there is going to help. They're going to slam in nicely. Break their formation. Obviously these guys do much better off their charge, but that said, they're good in straight melee as well.
Shift yourselves. Attack.
That unit's getting shredded. Fold into them. Don't let them get out.
Enemies beware. Annihilate them. Strike now. Attack.
There we go. These guys are getting smaller and smaller here.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Just keep the weight on the side. As soon as these guys are broken, we'll move directly in behind.
Horsemen, strike now.
Let's pull my cav out. They can chase down some of these guys who are fleeing. This unit's suffering, but it is spears. Oh wow, yeah, we can just slam through them. We'll rip them apart. They're just javelin us, so... I'm not even going to bother. We're just moving in now.
Eager to fight. Run, warriors. Get them.
You can hammer into the mailed archers. You can turn and hit them. We're already cracking them. Let's slide down the hill onto them now. This is where the hill is giving us, will be giving us a bonus as well, because we've got the weight of the hill to help hammer into them. This little unit on the end is just fighting very well on his own. He's lost nearly a third of his men, so he's doing well. And these guys are obviously just going to get right behind and then slam in. I'm not even being subtle here. And now we can break our formations and just slam into them. Because their formation is gone. We'll do better without it. We have a little bit of a spare room there, but nothing too bad. There we go. Nice solid victory again for us there. 420 to 1,600, guys. Again, it's because they let me flank. And Kufred is a very veteran general. He's 63. He is my heir and he's 63, guys. That's not a good age, actually, for him to be fighting at. But, you know. Let's finish that off. That said, my king is older. This is why we want to get the other person trained up.
Forward as one.
You can pull back, so you're still getting some reinforcements. Okay. So you've got two armies over here. This army is a little overexposed. However, we do have a ford, so them getting to us isn't, you know, it's not easy for them to get through to us.
Ready to serve.
That is my heir as well, my heir's heir. So I don't want to die, but I want him to gain glory in battle, which he is doing, to be fair. Base influence is 9, so actually he's doing very nicely. His wife is 41. I'm going to try and find a better wife for him. So we're divorcing there. That's good, but... -1 loyalty, +2 influence is good for somebody who's going to be a king. So we'll do that. We can deal with that loyalty. There we go. Loyalty's not really an issue. Still a bit old, which I don't know if affects how likely they are to bear children, but she's not as old as the other one, so, you know, that will hopefully help us. Eek, this is what I was a little worried about. We are going to fall back there. I do not want to be taking them both on at the same time.
My men yearn to
71 and he's still fighting. I suspect that he's getting lots of percentage chances to fall over every turn now. Oh, wow, why do we have a minus? Why do we have a rebellion chance here?
We will stay the course. For all Anglican. Agreed.
There's another army up there.
To glory we march. We can't. Can't be done. We can't.
Let's do this.
Combat.
Come on. Redwald, or whatever his name is. Reedwald. You can do this. This is another nice solid battle. This is their king, Guthrum, and the sons of Odin. I don't think this is their original king. My Berchinder here, who he does obviously have a tash already. This is quite a nasty looking army, so we're going to have to be careful. But I'm not that worried. Oh no. Nice dry day. Nice big flat plain again with the hills around us here in Cumbria. We're going to do a fairly standard line. Cav are all going to go on this side. You know the drill by now, guys. I don't do fancy tactics, certainly not in this game, because it just doesn't help us. Oops. Why? Why do you always do that? There's something about this Total War games, they seem to do that occasionally. You guys can disappear over here into the woods. Keep them watching us. So their king is on the flank, which is something I do need to be aware of, because if he should try and flank me with his army. He should engage me and try and get all his heavy axes around my flanks. Charge my cabin. You guys can move down and across. Oh, why did that happen? There. That's it. Get that charge on now.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
They're turning, but by the time they get involved, it'll be too late. Oh, nice free prong straight in there. Giving us a nice charge bonus, big charge bonus there. Now we want to break that. We want to break out soon. My line is nearly formed.
Our general is under attack.
Shield wall. Bring it all in as they head into us. Oh, perfect. They're breaking. Here they come. And this is where they're going to try and crack us. See, these units are good. These guys should... If they don't have quite enough oomph, they should really penetrate deeper into my formations. But I think being in shield wall really actually helps. Okay, you guys are going to break formation and pull around the sides. Break out. Don't want to be being engaged by their sword infantry. You guys can move up to cover the flank, cover the side. But you two can move up, and you're going to move in. Same here, we're going to move up. You guys can re-shield wall, that's perfect, that's what we want. Form a line there. They're still chasing me weirdly. That's actually working quite nicely. We're cracking them here. We've got another nice gap there. You guys can fold around. They're hitting us here. But we're covering, basically we're stopping them hitting into the rear of our flankers here. I do want to just keep an eye. Slam into the rear of those axes. Let's finish this unit off. Oh wow, they've got behind us. That was not good. I need to get my cav to deal with them actually. One unit can do there, you can push straight through. That's not good. Their cavalry really did outflank me there, which isn't good. You guys can start moving over here. Oh, this is a bit vicious actually, some of this fight. I mean, we're gonna win this, there's no doubt, but you can slam into the side of their general from there. Get my horse out, please.
The men have been routed. They are leaving the field.
Yeesh. Perfect. Slam forwards at them. You can push through this gap. You guys can fold into the side there. Okay, they're done. You guys can move up on this flank. Keep the pressure on. Do not let them break combat. No, you guys can stay on them. You guys can chase them down. That's it. Oh, this is brutal. You guys can chase them down.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Turn and hammer them. Break formation and come through. We are weakened. I'm not sure I want to face off against the other army at this point. I mean, we're still doing well. You guys can hammer into them. Cav is doing well over there. Hammer into them, please. Sorry, you can stay here, actually. Wow, this is getting a bit brutal. Oh, they've reformed. Turn and smash them. The javelins are even chasing us down now. General is still fighting, as is mine. However, he is broken now. I think we're about to have the master out.
The enemy general is dead.
That's what we needed. Should double time as we chase everything down. Ooh, that was a bit of a brutal battle there, guys. It's because they threw themselves at me at a couple of things. And actually, their units fought, so we lost 500. We lost 600. I mean, they lost a lot more troops than us, to be fair. You know, it was a very solid victory, but it was a lot bloodier than I would have liked. We lost a couple of units of javelins, which isn't the end of the world. I'm not a huge fan of the ranged units in this, so... There we go. Just chase him down. The danger is this army. We are a little overexposed there, though we are on the other side of the river. Let's end turn and see what happens. This war is going to be over before my king makes it up here. Having a faced off for Normans. Right. Cheeky little save. Not that we're going to ever load it. In fact, we are going to do this battle next time, guys. So, thank you very much for watching. A few good, solid battles in this one. Not the most interesting battles, but, you know, I really enjoy this sort of style because it's... While I enjoy Total War battles, this is just so much more... It's not more tactical. It's, you know, it's very... Not realistic. You know what I mean. I just enjoy this style of battles. As I said, guys, we are going to leave this one here and we'll pick up this battle next time. As always, please feel free to pop any comments down in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There's also a link to my Discord in the description and my comments, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon. Thank you very much for your time, guys.